Hi. Found a new PFP for it. How does that Cyberpunk fan 19 always get here so fast?
I don't know, man. He's just faster than you. How you guys doing tonight? So this is our final stream of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Yeah. I kind of wanted to do all of this in the previous stream, and then I thought, you know what, if I do that, I might be pushing 4 hours. So, yeah, this is the final...
That Cyberpunk fan 19. I am always on it watching Paw Patrol and GL.
Anyway, so this is our final part. We're at basically Iran. I think it's Iran or Iraq or one of them places. The final location of the game. This is the ending of the ending part of the Great Circle. Not going to be too long of a stream, I don't think. I think maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I'm not sure. But it's not going to be too much longer. But anyway, welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto, everybody. And again, the final part of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So let's get this done and over with and start some new streams.
Discord server.
Thinking about joining his Discord server? There's no... Yeah, man. Don't think. Thinking's not allowed. And trust me, Stu would know all about not thinking. Out of all the streamers on YouTube, Stu never thinks. Alright, anyway. Let's go rescue Gina, but first we're gonna raid this supply closet for nothing.
Gamer's Grotto doesn't think in this game either. He just uses his magic camera.
Magic camera, yeah, that's true. I don't know what's with Indy and having a camera in this game. I get why it's an interesting gameplay element certainly, but I don't remember too many movies where Indiana Jones just wandered around with the camera taking pictures of everything. It's okay. It'll repair itself. Alright. Hey, buddy, don't worry. I'm just here cleaning up the trash.
Nice to meet you.
Alright. Excavation map. Another note.
Let's see here.
My dearest Gerda.
Indy is on the case.
Chase is on the case, or okay. My dearest Gerda, I miss you terribly and hope you are doing well. We are now stationed in Sensord. Work is hard but incredibly exciting. I'm not sure I'm supposed to write this, but yesterday I was with Emmerich Voss when he found Sensord. I even got a pat on the shoulder. That's how happy he was. I know you won't believe me. I didn't believe it myself at first. This is a discovery that will shake the world. Anyway, I can't wait to come home and take you out to a nice restaurant. Send your mother and father my sincerest greetings. Love, Alwyn. Because it's probably classified information and they're not allowed to share it.
Copyright strike.
He got a copyright strike. That's funny. No, it's because the guy works for the military, there's certain procedures, and you can't just give out information like that to the general public. That's kind of frowned upon. Ah, hi, Nazi. Just Nazi yourself away, please. The ziggurat of you are? That's the original... Wasn't that the original name of Iran or Iraq before it changed?
Nighty night.
Das ist good, no? Nice ball massage with guitar. Perfect. Perfect Nazi exercise.
Ziggurat is like a tower or something, I thought.
I don't know. You would know that better than I do, Grandpa Stu. Please, sir, do not turn around until you get a frying pan up your gonads. Alright.
Did you get my stuff I sent you, the board cake? You laid that guy out like the honky-tonk man laying out Randy Savage.
You sent me a board cake? What are you talking about? I'm very confused now. Oh, you mean on Facebook? I haven't really checked your Facebook. No offense, man, but you like spam the shit out of my Facebook messages so much, and I'm barely ever on Facebook. I'll go on, I'll go on, post something funny, and then just kind of like get off Facebook. I don't just stay on it all the time. I don't have the patience for that.
I think he sent you one of those Patrick Stewart peeing cakes.
Patrick Stewart peeing cakes?
Sorry, I try not my best not to spam.
But you do, though. You literally spam me every single thing that you've done in Cyberpunk. Literally every single thing. And it does get kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But, whatever. Anyway, let's try to save Gina here. This part is always really annoying, because what we have to do is prevent these...
At Cyberpunk Fan 19, if I
we have to make sure this commandant does not see us.
Okay, I will stop.
And we knock him out and hope that his guard does not realize that he is unconscious and go after this idiot right here. And we are good, because the other Nazi didn't see us. Fantastic! Alright, let's, got a note here? No, that's a key. That's definitely not a note. That is the key to the lock of this door. In a convenient location, no less. Hello, Gina. Hi, Gina. I'm actually not here for you. I came in here to take this lantern. I don't really care about rescuing you, but I guess I have no choice.
What's happening out there? What's the plan?
Gonna be 20.
Come on, let's go.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I know, Cyberpunk. You've told me every time I've streamed that you're going to be 20.
Then?
We gotta get out of here.
We can't just leave now. We have to go after Voss.
I can't lose you.
Come on. Don't you want to know what this is all about?
He's gonna lose her, isn't he?
You're damn right I do.
Why would I tell you that? You're gonna have to watch and find out. So, some interesting fact here, Stu. I'm auditioning for the role of Indiana Jones in
That's gotta be the way to slide.
this one dude is making a a remake of
Since she never appears in any other indie media, it's sort of obvious.
so one dude is making a remake of The Fate of Atlantis, and he wants he is interested in having me do voice work for it. So I'm going to be auditioning for that. I also met up with I went to a Comic-Con yesterday, and I met up with the voice actress for Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 3. The voice actress for Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 3, as well. She was the voice actress for Rogue in the original 90s X-Men cartoon series on TV. And she gave me the address for her agent, or phone number for her agent and stuff. So I now have a possible lead on an agent for voice work. Which, that's pretty cool too. So, two good things.
I wanted to go yesterday, but Mom wasn't feeling well.
Das ist Nazi, yes, but we will go in here for.
Where was this Comic-Con?
In where I moved to. It was in the area. It wasn't really a I'll be honest with you, it wasn't really much of a Comic-Con. Because I don't think they understand how conventions work. Because all it was you paid $25 to go in, and you had access to a oh no, don't turn around.
At Cyberpunk Fan 19, tell me the truth. Are you a stalker? Are you living in at the Gamer's Grotto's basement?
No. So, Cyberpunk is actually the son of friends of mine who I worked with when I worked at Walmart.
No.
So I've known his parents for a long time. He's just a subscriber to my channel. But I know his parents quite well. We all used to work at Walmart together. That was fun. I hate Walmart so much. Shitty place to work, man. Shitty place to work.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh my god. Stu, stop being...
Surprise.
Stop being you. You know damn well that it wasn't Huntsville, Alabama. Out like a light.
I was the Walmart baby.
You were the Walmart baby? That's not something to be proud of. I just want to point that out.
How are we gonna get up? You think we can climb the scaffolding?
Yeah, come on.
Hello, Nazi, over there. There's nobody over here. This white lady in front of us who just gets in the way and stares and looks directly at you is not even here. She is just a figment of your imagination. Oh, it's a good thing that barrier is here. He can't see us now.
I tipped the card in Walmart one time.
I think I can reach it.
You and
Push
every
me up.
other customer at the store. Push you up? How about I throw you up and hope that you never come back again?
Hold steady.
Alright, enough reminiscing. Let's pay attention to the game. We're missing key
Okay.
information.
Good work.
Thank you. It was a lot of effort on my part to hoist you up, fat lady. Alright, up we go. That is a lot of stars, by the way. That is like an
I am still
overdone.
in Berks Falls.
I know.
I've never even been as north as Barry, let alone Huntsville.
This is ridiculous. Like, why would there be thousands upon thousands of stars in the sky? That is a lot of stars, man. Anyway. It's almost like somebody went into MS Paint and was like, that's not enough stars. Let's add more.
Where's that lip?
We need to make the entire sky nothing but stars. Nothing else. Just stars, stars, stars. Gina, can you maybe sit down? The Nazis are walking out. Alright, fine. Don't worry
School
about it then.
sucks.
I know, Alice Cooper felt the same way. That's why he sang a song about it. School's out forever. Gina, don't stare at me like that. God.
This is a temple, right?
Yeah,
No.
it's called a ziggurat.
It's a zoo.
This
Well, there's your answer. There's your answer, Stu.
About 2000
Ziggurat.
BC.
There you go.
Built by
We just
King
got our
Ryan.
answer. This is a ziggurat. So you were kind of wrong, but kind of
Can't
right.
wait to graduate.
It's not a building so much as it is a temple.
is it stuck? Oh, there's another lift.
Jawohl,
No,
mein
no,
Führer.
no power.
There is lift, but
What the hell
no
is a
power.
ziggurat?
What?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
he just
what-
answered your question. Pay attention. Maybe if you did less talking about Walmart and more talking about, or more paying attention, you would know what a ziggurat is.
It's a Porsche stew.
It's a Porsche.
Imagine that in Marty McFly's voice.
I can't do. If you're trying to force me to do Marty McFly's voice, I can't do Marty McFly's voice. I've never been able to. If you want me to do it in Doc's voice from Back to the Future, I can do that.
Be careful. It's a long way down.
Please hold.
Oh wow, that was close to a death right there. I just want to point that out.
1.21 cigarettes.
There's a generator up there.
Cigarettes. That wasn't cigarettes. That was 1.
No power.
Gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts.
I got it.
I take our DeLorean, set it to 88 miles per hour.
Back to the feature.
Back to the feature. I don't think that's what it's called, but close enough. Is the elevator coming up? No, I don't think it is. Oh, shit, it almost landed on my head. Never mind. Down we go. Is Gina in here? Oh, she just spawned into the elevator?
It told me so. Autocorrect.
Oh, that's down.
Something's blocking the lift.
Thank you,
I'll see what it
Gina.
is.
I don't know where I would be without your expertise,
Oh,
your knowledge, your hello, James.
I think you can make it.
Not a
How are you
problem.
doing? Wait, what, where am I going? Exactly? Why did I say Stu? I was trying to say Indy.
how is
I
that
just
not
called
bad?
Stu, I just called Indy Stu. That's very insulting.
You know Gina used to work for Veterans Affairs.
Gina used to be named Karen before she changed her name to Gina, I swear to God. I'm just gonna drop down here and hope I don't fall to my death. Because that would suck. And across here, and over here we have a problem.
And well, I can't stay long, gotta leave soon to head to the pool with my family, but I wanted to just stop by and say hi real quick.
Oh, alright,
I used
man.
to
Well,
call her VA Gina.
you have fun at the pool, man, and feel free to watch the replay of the stream later on to see the final part of the game. Because this is the literally final part of the Great Circle. After this, there will be no more Great Circle. We'll be moving on to something else. Hello, shirtless
They
man.
have a brave fight.
At James McCrossan, make sure to drop those kids off at the pool.
He was the one who
I
caused the
talked to a
distraction,
vending
so I could get
machine
you
in
back to safety.
Cyberpunk today. I was like, the hell is
Working out
that?
swimmingly.
Yeah, that's a side mission. So the vending machine is actually played by
I guess we are.
Brian. Oh, what's his name? Brian. Oh shit, I can't remember his name now. He's a
You can talk to a
YouTuber.
vending machine in real life too.
He's played by a YouTuber.
Yes,
Who
do I don't have kids.
So if you guys have ever played Detroit Become Human, the voice actor of the vending machine in Cyberpunk 2077 is the guy who played Connor in Detroit Become Human.
Brian's man cave.
Okay, so this is a puzzle that I don't think we'll be able to solve. We have to find every single ancient relic in every location. As you can see, every hole has to be filled with a relic, and yeah, we don't have all the relics. I was never able to find them all. So unfortunately, we can't go this way. But supposedly, if we find all the relics and unlock these doors, this leads to an alternate ending of the game.
Brian Deckard plays Vendy.
Yeah, Brian Deckard, yeah. I was trying to remember his last name. Like, I always have trouble remembering his last name.
Relic over here. Do you need it?
Speaking of relics, Stu, I still want to buy that clicker off you for Alan Wake 2.
Stop the relic.
So let me know, man. I doubt you'll ever use it. Come on. The rest you can keep for yourself. I just want the clicker. Gina, help open the door, you useless woman. For the first time in your life in this game, you're finally being helpful. Sort of.
You were supposed to say, speaking of relics, Stu, how are you?
I'm not gonna say that. That's rude.
Please stop.
I only say that to my dad.
Madre mía.
LOL.
Check it out, man.
Is that what I
Check
think
it out.
is?
The Nazis' master plan.
Lost Ark.
It's real?
This wasn't stranded. It was placed deliberately and a long time ago.
What does Noah's Ark have to do with the stones?
I don't know yet. But we need to find them before Voss figures it out.
What if he already knows?
That tent. Looks like that's the only way into the Ark. No. Wait.
What?
If we're both caught, Voss gets the stones. I'll go down, find a safe way through. You stay here.
No, I want to come with
you.
you.
Stay here with the stones until I come back. Okay.
What if you don't come back?
You'll have one hell of a story to tell.
Dumbus.
Yes, let's give the stones.
I was playing Star Wars on SNES. I got in top 1 on my high score.
Cool. Let's give the stones to the most useless person in the game. I think that is a great idea. The most important objects in the game should go to the person with the least amount of intelligence. I don't see anything wrong happening with this.
Why do you say random shit all the time?
Nice and easy.
He does tend to do that, doesn't he? Alright, let's take out this,
I don't.
Let's take out this Nazi over here. Hello, mein Führer. Good night. Sleep well.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah. See? Sweet dreams. Indy was listening to me.
I'll point it out next time you do it.
You actually do it a lot, actually. I don't think you realize how much you do it. You, like, literally talk about random shit that has nothing to do with what we're streaming. Alright, anyway, we got a Nazi, and a Nazi, and a Nazi. So we need to...
Huh?
What game are you streaming next after Indy?
I don't know. That's a good idea. So there's a game coming out next week called The Precinct that I've been waiting for a very long time. It's like a Grand Theft Auto clone, but instead you play as cops. So I really want... I'm probably going to stream that at some point. I'm also going to stream Forza Horizon 5, and we're also going to stream... What else are we going to stream? There was something else I was going to stream. I don't know. I also want to do shit with Stu as well. I haven't done any collab with Stu in a long time, and I miss having him on my channel. Because the guy is fucking hilarious. Saw? No, I don't have a capture card. I can't stream Saw? What the hell am I saying? I can't stream Saw. I don't have a capture card. Oh my god, you're turning around, aren't you? You son of a monkey. Das ist gut, ja? 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 Das ist good for splitting headache, mein Führer. Look behind you. You see this? This is going directly up your asshole. No? Alright.
Off to the dreamlands.
Alright, we got a long cutscene here, guys, so let's pay attention to this, because this cutscene here explains what Voss is doing and why he's got the Ark, etc., etc., etc. So let's all pay attention and not talk about Paw Patrol, Cyberpunk, yeah, and everything else. Let's pay attention to the cutscene now.
Locus.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you out of this, pal.
I must admit, Dr. Jones, I was not expecting the giants to attack. It gave me quite a headache.
What did you do to him?
Horse tranquilizer did the trick. Are you not impressed? You found the Ark of the Covenant, yes, but I found Noah's Ark.
What makes you think it's the real one?
Oh, come on, Indiana! Please. Isn't it time we dispense with the pettiness already? Why don't you and I have a meeting of the minds instead? Something more befitting of this glorious historic moment we find ourselves in. What I'd like to do is put the guns down.
Go ahead. I'll knock your teeth out.
Fair warning. I have mastered the lethal Japanese hand-to-hand combat art of karate. Or I can just have my guard shoot you. Tell me, Dr. Jones, what do you know about the myth of the Great Flood?
Which one? There's thousands to choose from. You have the classic from the Hebrew Bible, the Sumerian creation myth, the Great Flood of the Chinese Ganyu, the Blood Deluge of Ymir.
This is about Noah's Ark.
Of course, there's the numerous Greek myths.
Yes.
Well, the names of the survivors
Voss found Noah's Ark, and he's planning to use it to take over the world.
I will tell you everything I know. And after, we'll have ample time to knock each other's teeth out.
Floods have happened since the dawn of time. They're just stories.
Well, every good story is true in one way or another. And I know one you haven't heard of.
He's going to start a floating zoo. How will that take over the world?
That's not what he's doing. Just pay attention, damn it. Remember what I said earlier? Stop becoming old and decrepit and asking so many questions. just pay attention, goddammit. Pay attention to the game. Please, Stu.
It details
all your questions will be answered.
And its connection to the Great Circle. The Metatron. The voice of God. was sent down to instruct a mortal man, let's call him Noah, to build a giant vessel. The Ark. The angel gave Noah 17 stones.
At least I am paying attention. Stu is impatient.
To fold the earth. Yes! 17 stones, 17 words. Each stone connected to one of the locations of the Great Circle. Noah used the stones to gather animals from around the world, and then, after the flood was over, to repopulate the earth. And the stones were left hidden at each of the Great Circle sites, under the protection of this ghastly race of giants.
The Nephilim.
Yes. Some legends blamed the flood on them, so they needed redemption. But over time, the stones were lost, stolen, forgotten. So the giants formed an alliance with the Vatican to seek out and find the stones again. To keep them for men like us.
Men like you.
Tell me, Dr. Jones, where's Miss Lombardi?
Oh, she's gone. Long gone.
That is a shame. Because I have something she would want to hear.
This is Laura Lombardi, aboard the SS Comet. Voss, if you hear this, your experiment failed spectacularly. The ship is stranded on a mountain. The captain wants me to perform the experiment again, to get us back to safety. But I refuse. I'd rather die with the stone than let you have it. I hope you burn it.
What a preposterous woman. And now she's dead. For what?
You will never understand.
Gina, what are you doing here?
Perdóname, Gina. Ti ho mentito.
Va all'inferno, Voss!
Je kunt jetzt reinkommen. Drawn to the memory of your dead sister like a rat to a stinking...
Bye, Voss.
Hat die Steine nicht. Natürlich nicht. Das Mädchen hat sie. Your weakness for the fairer sex has caused you to make many questionable decisions. Da seid ihr endlich wie entzückend.
Boss, listen to
Gina,
me.
you dumb shit.
You're messing with powers beyond your control.
Oh, you should know by now, Indiana Jones. I am always in control.
Gina, I changed my mind. I want to lose you.
Gina.
Pardon me for interrupting you two little turtle-täubchen, but pay attention, Dr. Jones. You are about to witness history being made. Now, as your dear sister found out the hard way, using just a single stone,
Herr
is
Voss,
extremely unpredictable,
it's just a boat.
completely useless for warfare.
It's just a boat.
No. We need all the stones.
But you don't have the last one.
Always Indy getting...
Yes, he does! The last stone was already in the wheel. He's got all the stones. Witness the end of the work!
To the wheel of the Ark, and speaking the words
Behip
of the
the stones, behip the Ark.
Any location I want.
Now, Stu's game reviews will never exist.
The gift from God given unto Noah, and now given unto me.
Voss I hate.
He's actually really good. His voice actor is amazing. So, the voice actor of Voss is actually not even German. He's American. I think he does a fantastic job.
Or in front of your university. Your friends, your family, your entire nation would be groveling before our feet within a single day. When you write about this, Miss Lombardi,
I like the voice
remember,
actor.
Emmerich Voss, with 2 M's and 2 S's, like SS. The Ish Abmet. Ojelaim. Zohavnichim. Arolvim. Gilatzverim. Shirani Tum. Moten Idran.
Habek Maga Imbalim Shavam
Gan Shural.
Habek Maga Imbalim
Avikruan. Imad Beirut.
Shavam Levet Neo
Madayara. Dream Hikme.
Voss! You have to stop!
Quiet!
You don't know what you're doing!
Of course I do.
Noah was chosen by God!
Sheletrem. Radem Kaal. Dovet Naim.
Don't say the last...
Oh, yes! Right!
Voss Nual.
Why are you laughing?
What did you think would happen?
Unicorn.
Vende. Diluvium venit.
Do Locus first.
You did this, Joe. You sabotaged my experiment.
No, Voss! This is your own doing, not mine!
Lies! Everything was perfect! I'm going to kill you all!
Wild Voss.
Hurry!
I'm trying!
You're not going anywhere!
Just like the lick.
Not getting away! The gift of God was in my grasp! This is your fault, Jones!
No one to blame but yourself!
Fight Club.
I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you!
You're delusional!
I play you like a cat! What?
I love how Voss is using his Indy's own whip against him. So when you get far enough away from Voss, like if you're trying to avoid his fighting, he'll actually whip Indiana and pull him closer. So you can't really avoid fighting him in this scene. Not that you would want to anyway. I don't know why you would want to. I mean, you need to kick this guy's ass.
You chase me around the world. You're
He doesn't let you keep any distance from him.
Of course I'm gonna stop you!
Giant is dead. No one can protect you now.
And another cutscene.
It's time. You admit. Indiana, I won. I warned you, Indiana. I know karate! Just you and me, Jones. Here, at the end of the world.
I can take you on!
You can't save Miss Lombardi now, Dr. Jones. Darkman will take care of her.
Oh, yeah?
He will take care of him, then he just flies off the side of the ark. That's so funny.
Damn it!
Had enough?
I did not expect that. Feel the pain of the empty hand.
Joss! I got you.
screwed.
Yeah, basically, he's kind of screwed himself, didn't he? He didn't understand what he was getting involved in. It always happens. Dictators and madmen always kind of don't think before they do. They just do. Cough, cough, Trump, cough, cough. Anyway, continuing on.
Get away from there. Move!
He's a seed.
You must have caused this!
Last chance! Move away!
I will not let a degenerated monster like you tell me what to do!
Voss is a seedling.
This is my...
You were warned!
This is my...
Did you beat the game?
Well, that's the end of Voss. No, I have to fight him as a zombie. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, he's dead.
Indiana Jones! Locus! Off boat! Now!
It reminds me of the ending from Ark of the Covenant, or Ark of the Covenant, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the guy turns into a skeleton or whatever. It reminds me very similar. Voss's death kind of was similar to that, where he just like gets burned alive into a just a rotting corpse, basically. Now, yet again, as before, when we've streamed the the other versions of this game, or the other episodes of this game, I am noticing that a lot of audio is missing when I stream. So a lot of the music is missing from the game. There is supposed to be a lot of music there, obviously, and again, there's no music to be heard, which leads me to believe that the ending Indiana Jones theme, when the credits roll, is not even going to be heard. It's just going to be white noise. Which is stupid. I don't understand why they did this. They programmed this game so that when you stream it, you don't get any audio. You don't get any music audio.
You think he survived?
I honestly have no idea.
Copyright claimers.
Okay, but that doesn't matter because other games do the same thing with copyright claims. The thing is that most games give you a choice whether you want to stream it with the music or not. This game doesn't allow that, and that's where the problem lies. It should not be up to the game developer to say what you choose to stream or not. It should be up to the YouTuber who makes up the choice. Because why else would you have... No, but hold on a sec. Why else would you have in here... Let me show you something. If I go down to here, it says streamer mode. And it says set whether licensed music is removed from the game. So why have that option if you're just going to censor the music whenever somebody streams the game anyway? It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's really dumb.
True.
Yeah. This is yours.
Laura's journal. Thank you.
Say, you want to stick around for a little while? I got some friends that could show us the sights.
Was the war coming?
Like, even all of this is supposed to have music. Like, none of these scenes are supposed to be silent with just them talking. It doesn't make any sense. It sounds terrible without the music.
Think I could make room for other things?
Not me. Not now. Too much is at stake. Adios, Rambo. Jones!
Crying face.
Finally, when all of this is over.
This entire scene is supposed to have, like, romantic music playing and stuff like that. But again, the good folks at Bethesda shoving their fist up everybody's asshole so that they can't do anything with their games. Typical Bethesda.
I'd like that.
Yeah. So, there you go. There's no point in even having a streamer mode when they censor everything whenever anybody tries to stream anyway. I don't even know why they give a streamer mode option. If they're being Nazis about it and forcing
Project Red I like.
Yeah, so they're not even playing the Indiana Jones music. So the Indiana Jones music is supposed to be playing here. They cut it all out. They cut it all out! They cut it all out! That's crazy! Like, why even bother having a censor? Oh my god, I hate Todd Howard so much. He's such an asshole. Oh, he's the one involved in all of this. He's the one making those choices. He's such a cunt. So why even bother have a streaming mode here if it's not even... You can't even use it. Because it's censored no matter what you do.
Todd Howard is a brony.
Okay, I don't care about that. I don't give a shit about ponies, bronies, everything else nonsensical that you're talking about, dude. Like, why do you bring that up constantly? I don't care. Why do I care about that? I care about the fact that he's like fucking Hitler when it comes to fucking, you know, like, his games. Like, he's so idiotic with what you can do, what you can't do, what this can do, what that can't do. He's like, you might as well not stream his games at this point because he censors the shit out of everything and then doesn't give you options. So this is like the only part in the game that we finally have music, and it's not even, it's just, you know, the non-copyright music. So
My daughter had an emergency.
Anytime, oh, that you don't have to apologize for your daughter having an emergency, dude. Come on. No, you have to stay here and watch the stream.
But couldn't listen.
I'm just pissed off that they censored a lot of the music from the game. Like, there is no point in this entire game where the Indiana Jones theme plays. Not once when you're streaming. In the game, when you're not streaming it, it plays all the time. And it feels so movie-like.
Todd Howard probably ruined Oblivion remake.
No, well, I have Oblivion Remake. It's actually not bad. I've never streamed it yet. It's probably going to be censored to shit when I go to stream it.
That's PlayStation that's doing it.
It's not PlayStation that's doing it. It's the game itself. PlayStation doesn't censor shit when you stream. It's the game. It's the programming of the game. I promise. It ain't got nothing to do with PlayStation.
It's Bethesda.
Yeah, it's Bethesda. Not Bethesda. Alright, but anyway, that was Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Thankfully, none of the actual cutscenes or anything were censored. I'm surprised. Given the penchant for Bethesda to be like, oh, we're going to give you the option to, you know, we're going to give you the option to do streamer mode, but we're not going to give you the option to do streamer mode, because at the end of the day, this choice doesn't matter, because we're going to censor it anyway. I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense to me. So Todd Howard, if by chance you happen to be listening to my stream at some point in the future, you're an idiot. Plain and simple. Because don't put in a streamer mode into a game if you're not going to allow us the option to use it or not. Putting a streamer mode into a game and then being like, well, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're in charge, is idiotic. No other game company does that. No other game company does that. Just Todd Howard. Just Bethesda. Because I've streamed tons of games, and they give you the option. They give you the option. They tell you, put on streamer mode if you're worried about getting copyright strikes. They don't turn it off when you're streaming. That's stupid. Give players the option. Give live streamers the option.
Like Cyberpunk.
Why do you keep on bringing up Cyberpunk? I get that you're obsessed with the game, but we don't need to bring it up for every single thing that I mention. Come on, man. Calm down. It's just a game. It's not life. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so that's my only complaint. Besides that, I absolutely loved this game. I do love this game. I think it's a work of art. I think it stands a high chance of becoming a Game of the Year title for this year. Now, obviously, it couldn't be nominated for Game of the Year last year because it came out too late. So when the game originally came out on the Xbox Series X and S, it was in December, and nominations for the Game of the Year award end in November. So Indiana Jones and the Great Circle came out a little too late to be nominated for Game of the Year in last year, but it is in the nominees for Game of the Year for this year. So there is a high chance that this game could win Game of the Year. Now, this game has also sold tons of copies both on the Xbox and the PS5 and PC as well. And I've not seen really any negative reviews about the game ever. I mean, everybody who's played it has said it feels like you're playing the movies, the original movies, not the new shit, but the original Indiana Jones movies. So it's very true to the original movies of which it is based off of, because keep in mind that the Great Circle takes place between Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade.
I am kinda mad that SH2 remake didn't get an award. Unamused face.
It's a remake. Remakes don't normally get awards. But anyway, I also feel that Troy Baker did a fantastic job. I know I've said this before, but I'm going to bring it up again. I normally am not a big fan of Troy Baker, and that's mainly because I find that in interviews he's kind of pompous and arrogant. I'm sure he's not like that in real life, but he comes off as that in interviews. So I'm not really a big fan of his. However, I do have to say, he did a fantastic job with this game. He should be very proud of himself, because it's not easy to step into the role of a character that is iconic, that is an iconic role that was performed by another person, right? So I mean, he's stepping into a role that is stepping into a role that is known all around the world by people as being performed by Harrison Ford, and then being like, well, Troy Baker is going to be playing the role of Indiana Jones here, and then
I stepped into a role and I got cinnamon all over me.
There you go, Sue. I'm glad that you were able to contribute to that conversation. Not really. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. So I mean, it's a big deal when you're cast in a role that iconic, and then having to have those expectations to be like, well, are you going to sound like Harrison Ford? Are you going to just do Troy Baker as Indiana Jones? What are we doing? And then pulling off a very good young Harrison Ford impression. I mean, he did a good job.
He did good with Silent Hill 2 original and Indy. I am proud of him. Unicorn smiling face with smiling eyes.
Okay. Yeah, he's so I'm trying to think of other games that he's done that I thought he did good in. Well, obviously The Last of Us, but I mean that's everybody's go-to game with Troy Baker.
I agree, this looks like it was a very good game.
No, it was. It was a very good game. I'm glad you approve of it, Stu, because you're sometimes the hardest critic. Especially on your channel. You'll be like playing a game, and then at the ending of the game, you'll be like, why did I play that? Why did I waste my time on this stream? But anyway,
I enjoyed the second to Last of Us.
Second to Last of Us? What does that mean? The second Last of Us game? I did too. I love both the Last of Us games. I don't understand the hatred that either one of those games. Well, I mean the first game didn't get the hatred, but I don't understand the hatred that the Last of Us 2 got. I never do. I never did, and I never will. I don't understand why the voice actors were death threatened and all this nonsense that happened. It doesn't make any sense, and it's stupid. And a lot of gamers need to grow up, need to mature, and realize that just because they don't agree with how a story goes in a game doesn't give them the right to just go around and threaten people who made the game. And this is happening more and more. What with Rockstar recently delaying Grand Theft Auto 6's release, if you go on their X page, I'm going to call it Twitter because I hate the name X, but if you go on their Twitter page, you'll see that Rockstar Games is getting threatened left, right, and center by gamers who are all upset that Grand Theft Auto 6 is not coming out this year.
I am pissed with Rockstar.
Oh, there's another one for you. There's another one. See, delays are inevitable in the gaming industry. When a game is delayed, it's because they feel like it is not worth putting out at this point. They feel like if they put it out at this point, it's like bringing Cyberpunk 2077 out as a buggy mess, which it originally did. Gamers have to realize that when you bring out a game early and it's the disaster zone that Cyberpunk 2077 was, which it is, because Cyberpunk 2077 was a hot fucking mess of garbage when it originally came out. It was trash, sheer and utter trash that should not have come out.
They saved 2077.
That's not what happened at all. I don't know why you're thinking that. That's utter silliness as well. That's not what happened. It was the fact that the original idiot CEO of CD Projekt Red, who demanded
jump coming through people's pants.
Oh, there were so many problems with the game. I tried to stream the original game on PS4 when it first came out. My car, I couldn't even drive. My car was like literally clipping through the map. It was just ridiculous. Like that game was utter garbage. Utter garbage. And then for people like Cyberpunk here to be like, well, it's because of the anime that the game is successful. That's nonsense. I don't know where you read that from, Cyberpunk, but that's sheer garbage. I don't know. You need to start going to better sites, I think. But no, Cyberpunk's success came when Reddit. Well, there you go. There's your issue right there. Anything you read on Reddit is usually trash made by other idiots who believe whatever they write. See, I get my information from the source. I get my information from actual game developers and stuff like that. I don't get my information from fucking Reddit. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so no, Cyberpunk 2077 success came when they decided, you know what? Fuck the PS4. We're gonna delay the game for PS5 and bring it out a year later, once we fixed all the bugs and fixed all the issues that the PS4 version had. So they delayed the game an extra year. They brought out the game.
Version is fun.
They brought out the game, and lo and behold, it was a success. Now, when the anime came out, the anime just strengthened that success. To say that the anime caused the game to make sales and be successful is idiotic, first of all, because the anime didn't come out right away when the PS5 version of Cyberpunk came out. So that's all of that is incorrect. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Maybe I do want to maybe do something maybe on your channel, Stu, because wow, this is like should I stream something else? I don't know. Are you busy tonight, Stu? Do you want to maybe hop on voice chat with me and maybe we can do another game or something? But because normally I go for 2 hours and this is what less than an hour stream now. We just hit 1 hour and 6 minutes. So, but yeah. All in all, though, going back to putting this all back together, all in all, though, I really love this game. I've beaten it numerous times. I never get sick of playing this game. There is a lot of replayability because there's a lot of hidden artifacts and everything there. And unless you're using a walkthrough, you're not going to find them on your first playthrough. So there's a lot of replayability to that end. There's only 2 endings to the game. And so in that regard, it doesn't have a lot of replayability. Where it has the replayability is finding all the collectibles.
He gets mad at me when I paste links. Go to my channel and click on the latest video and look in the description.
And be sure to like and subscribe that video as well for future content from Stu's Game Reviews. Yeah.
I'm at the Gamers Grotto spot and I suck huge spheres.
Spheres? Suck huge spheres. Well, Stu, I'm glad to see your geometry lessons paid off. Anyway, game manual. So yeah, I am a bit annoyed by the censorship of the audio.
Balls. Fine.
Balls. Okay, Stu, buddy. You suck balls as well. Okay. Anyway, streamer mode. Yes, so streamer mode doesn't do a damn thing. At the end of the day, streamer mode should be used to choose what you want to play in the background, what kind of music you want to play. Having it off and then having the music censored while you're playing the game is the most stupid nonsense I've ever heard of. This is the only game that does that. I've never played or streamed another game that gives you the option to have a streamer mode, but then totally negates the option for a streamer mode by being like, no. You're going to play with the audio off, and you're going to like it. So, that's idiotic. That's my opinion. Get rid of the streamer mode. Get rid of the streamer mode option. There's no reason to have it in here if you're not allowing us to use it when we're streaming. Stupid. Complete stupidity. But aside from that, game is amazing. If you guys haven't played it, if you don't own it, go pick it up. It's worth your money. One of the best games, certainly of this year, at least. I know it came out last year for Xbox, but for PS5, I have it for both systems, by the way, because I have a Series X as well.
I'm going to have to buy a Google Play card for Nitro. I am over the max.
Okay. But anyway, next streams. Somebody was asking me about next streams. So next streams, we're going to either do Forza Horizon 5. We're going to do either Forza Horizon 5. We're going to do Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. And we're also going to be checking out, I definitely want to do a stream of The Precinct. So that's a game. Go look that up, guys. You should really look that game up. It's been in production for quite a while. I didn't think it was ever going to get a release date, but finally it has one, and it's next week, next Tuesday. So I'm probably going to stream that when I get it. I've been eyeing that game for ages, and it looks really good. It's an indie game, so it's not like a AAA game. But it's like if you took Grand Theft Auto and a police simulator and mashed them both together. And that's what you get with The Precinct. You're basically a police officer, but it's not a simulator. It's story driven. That's the difference. I mean, it has certain elements of police procedures in it, like writing tickets for parked cars, parked the wrong direction, blah, 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 all that kind of shit. That's in there. But I mean, like, there is more story content to the game. So we're going to be streaming that at some point, for sure. Definitely going to go into Elder Scrolls for Oblivion Remastered, because that game is damn beautiful on the Unreal Engine 5 engine. They did a great job with that remaster. And
they should make a pony simulator like Goat Simulator.
No, they shouldn't. And finally, Forza Horizon 5. I'll be streaming at some point as well, and we'll check out the movie cars like the DeLoreans and the Knight Rider kit and all that stuff. But anyway, thank you very much to Stu's Game Reviews, Cyberpunk, and James for tuning into tonight's live stream. Greatly appreciated. If you guys like what you see, consider liking and subscribing. And check out any of the missed streams in the playlist section, such as if you missed the previous live stream of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Go to the playlist section and check it out in there. Also, check out in the playlist section the joint collaboration section, in which I help Stu's Game Reviews do some voiceover work in some non-voice acted games, such as that James Bond game that really sucked that you played, where I had to do the voice of Q and Bond and everybody else. And then you did the voices of all the women, which sounds about right, Stu. But anyway, thank you once again, and yeah, that's it for me, guys. Stu, what's going on? Are we going to stream on your channel? Are we going to stream on mine? Something else?
Telling my dad about the shit game.
It was terrible.
I heard they are making a Blade game.
They are making a Blade game. It's been mentioned numerous times. No, that James Bond game was terrible because it wasn't really James Bond, was it? It was just they just made a shitty point-and-click adventure game and shoved the name James Bond on there just to make sales. It wasn't a licensed James Bond game. There was no way in hell.
Vampires die.
I remember I made fun of that too. Remember the copyright protection in that game? I made fun of it because you pulled out this copyright protection book, and I'm thinking to myself, 007 before you.
Text adventure and down.
Yeah, sure.
Tonight.
Yeah, sure, man. Do you, on your channel or on mine? But anyway, going back to what I was saying, while we
game was total shit.
Well, I made fun of it, right? I said, why would Q because it gives you this stupid book, and it's like 007 before you go on your mission. I suggest looking at my coloring book because, you know, there might be something there that you. It's like, oh my god, what is? And then the Q gadgets that they had were idiotic. I don't know, like it was like I don't know. It's like felt more like Inspector Gadget than James Bond. Anyway, yeah, I'd love to just sit here and do a podcast while we're looking at the menu of Indiana Jones, but I think I'm going to end this stream. But yeah, so I guess.
Remember, in the very beginning, you travel to that South American country and show them your U.S. passport and are immediately kidnapped.
Yeah, no, none of the game made any sense. And then there was that underwater part, which it spent forever to get past. Oh no, everything about that game was just idiotic. I loved doing the stream, don't get me wrong. I think that was one of my most enjoyable streams on your channel. One of them, anyway. Silver Case being the worst, because I just could not wrap my head around that game. I enjoyed doing the voice work for it, but the game itself was just bad.
Use the rubber band to save the day.
Yeah. It's stupid.
The one you find at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. No, that entire game, I would never play that game, so I'm glad you played it for me. There's been so many times where I've watched streams on your channel and thought to myself, you know, I'm glad he's torturing himself playing this so that I never have to play it. And I feel like a lot of your subscribers feel the same way. They're like, oh, thank God Stu's playing this. I don't have to ever touch it. I can just watch his stream, witness the pain firsthand. Anyway, so yeah, we'll do a text-based game on your channel. I don't have many text-based adventure games, so it probably won't be on my channel. But we can do something on your channel for sure tonight. Just ring me up on Discord whenever you're ready. Until then, guys, have a wonderful night. Is you going live? Not right now, I don't think. Probably later on this evening. He usually goes live around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10, 11. sometimes 1 in the morning. It all depends. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I apologize for talking for so long. Go out and buy this game if you liked it. It is a work of art and definitely worthy of the title Indiana Jones. But yes, until then, guys, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And we'll be back here in a couple of days at the Gamer's Grotto, probably going into The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, Forza Horizon 5, or The Precinct. And again, The Precinct comes out next Tuesday on PlayStation Store if you have a PlayStation, Xbox Store if you have the Xbox, and of course Steam if you have PC. So check that game out if you are into Grand Theft Auto style games where you play as a cop. But yes, until then, guys, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon at the Gamer's Grotto. Take care once again. Have a good one. I'm going to hop on over to Stu's stream later on this evening. Feel free to hop on over there as well and join us for a text adventure game. Hopefully a good one. And we'll see you soon. Take care.